Hi students, I'm here to show you how to use USA Learns. The first thing you want to do is go to your address bar and type in the address, which is usalearns.org, and go to that page. Now this is the website for USA Learns. Now what you want to do is go to the sign in. You'll go to email address and put in your email address. So I'm going to put in my email address, which is georgeschooley@spps.org. But you're going to want to put in your individual email address. Then put in your password, which will be your 6-digit student ID number. Now that I put in my password, I'm going to click Sign In. Now this is my home page. Your home page will look the same. There are 5 different classes that we can sign you up for. We have a citizenship course, level 1, level 1 plus, level 2, and level 3. If your level is too easy or too hard for you, then send us an email and we will change your course to the level you want to start at. But remember, we sign you up for these classes, so don't start any classes without letting us know, and we will make sure you get the class you want. In this homepage, I am only signed up for level 2. You can tell which class you are signed up for because it will be white. It will be highlighted. The other classes are for other students at this point. If you want to sign up for citizenship, you can email us, so then you could take 2 different courses. But for the time being, all students will start with just 1 course. Since my course is level 2, I'm going to click Start Now to start my new course. Inside of the course, you will see there are various units. Always start with the first unit and work your way through to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then continuing units. I'm going to start with the first unit, which is Workers and the Workplace. After clicking on that, I come to various lessons. Once again, I'm going to start with the first one and continue on as I finish each lesson. My first lesson is Job and Career Advancement. I'm going to click on that to continue. Now inside of each lesson are various activities. You can see the wide range of activities you will be able to work on, but we still recommend that you start at the beginning and continue them in order. So I'm going to start with activity number 1. Let's watch. Now as you can see here, there's a video we can watch, and we just click on the arrow here to watch it. We also can read on the side here, but also down here there's another video, but as you can see it says advertisement. Do not click on the advertisements. It will bring you to another page and you will lose the page for your learning activity. So let's watch the video right now by clicking on the red arrow. Now if you want to watch the video in a wider screen, just click on the square in the bottom right corner, and that will bring the video out to a wider area. If you want a smaller frame, just click on the cross in the right corner. And if you want to read it again, just click on Read Text. So here he's introducing some grammar. We'll continue with that later. I want to show you what you can do next. So clicking on Next will bring you to the next page. Which is the goals you will have for the lesson, which here is want to, need to, like to, and hate to. You can still continue watching the video here if you want, but if you understand it, you can just continue on to the next part of the lesson by clicking Next. This next lesson, which is in most units, is learning about new words. So you just click on new word. It gives you a definition. And then if you want to listen to it again, you just listen, press listen, then go to next. And then you get another new word, clicking on new word. The old word like will be in a box on the right, and your new word is at the bottom. Let's go to next and hear the next word. You click on new word, and look, here's another old word, hate. So you have two old words, like and hate, that you've already learned, and your new word, want, down here at the bottom of the page. Now let's go to the activity menu and see what we've done so far. So I click on activity menu, and it brings us to the activities that we've done so far. Now beforehand I had done some activities just to show you what happens when you're graded, but the activities you just saw us do was Let's Watch and Learning Goals. As you can see, these are all colored in with black. These squares are. That means you finished them completely. This one, Learn New Words, we only learned a few words. We didn't finish that activity, so it's half colored in. That means it's not done. Now this activity I did earlier, it's definition match, and as you can see I finished it, but I only got a few right, so I got 63%. That means I'm not doing well in that area, so I need to study again and do it again. We want you to get a grade of 80% or higher, and that way we know you've learned the material completely. All the activities with a dot beside it on the right side are activities where you will get a grade. So just make sure you get a grade of 80% or higher. So, and if you do, you can continue on. If you don't, do it again, please. Now there's one more activity I want to show you before we move on. This activity is called Write About It. This is where you can practice writing. Let's click on it and see what it says. So in this one you will write about, you'll have a prompt here. This one says write 4 sentences about yourself. What do you like to do? So you type in what you like to do. I like to read and watch TV. And then I'm going to answer the next question. What don't you like to do? I don't like to wash dishes. And then I'll continue by answering the other 2 questions. When you're done, you click on Done. And then your changes were saved, so you can continue on to other parts of your lesson. So I'm going to go to Next to continue. Now I'm going to go back to the activity menu. And here we can see that we've done the write about it, but it doesn't have a grade yet. And the reason why is because one of the teachers has to look at it to grade it. And I'll explain how you can get the results from that later. But let's go to the lesson menu and see how we've done with lessons. As you can see here, I've completed part of the first lesson, Job and Career Advancement, but I haven't completed the other 3 lessons in this unit. We want you to finish the lesson completely before you move on to other lessons. Now let's go to the unit menu and see how that's doing. The same thing here. I've completed part of the first unit, workers and the workplace, but not the other units. I need to complete all the activities and lessons in that unit before I move on. So do everything in order. Now I'm going to go to home. There's 2 ways to get back to home. You can click on My Home here, click on the Home tab at the top of the screen. I'm going to do that now. And as you can see at the top of your home screen is the course you're taking. I'm taking right now course 2, and it's in white. That's how I know it's my course. The other courses are gray. That means I shouldn't open them. If you want to take another course, just let us know and we can sign you up for one of those. Now if you look here at Messages and you click on that, you will get an answer for any writing assignments like the one we just did. And we will give you a grade for that here and any comments we have on how you can improve your writing. Now let's go back to the home page by clicking on the Home tab. So here we are back at our home page. If you don't understand something about how to use USA Learns, you can click on Instructions. And right here, How to Learn English, you can read advice on how to learn English. There's also more websites you can use to learn English, and also how to use the USA Learns English courses menu pages. Now, if you go to sign off up in the left-hand corner, everything you've done so far will be saved at from that point. And there you are again. You just sign in again the next time you come in. So I'm going to sign in here with my email address. You put in your email address. And then put in my password, the 6-digit student ID number. And then I click Sign In. And here I am again at my home page. And I'll click on Go to Next Activity, and it will bring me right back where I was before. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us by email, and we will be sure to get right back to you. Have a nice day.